What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Sorry I've been absent. I was doing really good uploading every day and stuff, but life kind of got in the way, which we will be playing the game today, but I do want to first say that this video may be a little different as I talk about some things to maybe try to help some others. These past few days I've done a lot of self-reflecting and trying to understand my feelings and stuff. Maybe this is a bit personal, but you know, I lost someone very close to me, my favorite person in the world. Not like lost like they're gone forever or whatever, lost like, I made a mistake and it took me losing them to understand that my own issues. So we'll be talking about that today. And also I want to say, if you are going through something similar or you can relate in any way whatsoever, make sure you're liking the video, and not so I can get more likes or anything like that, but I want to see if we can get this out to people who may be going through the same thing and can't quite understand what they're feeling. So we'll jump into it and we'll be playing, but I will be talking quite a bit about what's going on. So if my gameplay is a little trash, just know it's because I'm more focused on talking to you guys. So I don't know where to begin with this, I guess. So I want to say, like, if you guys have been on, TikTok or anything like that, and you've kind of seen the stuff people talk about and stuff like that, about relationships and stuff, you've probably heard the term love bombing, and it is a thing, and it's not exactly always what you think it is. So it's not about over loving someone necessarily in that way. It can be the way you love. Like, you can come across, like, your intentions could be pure of heart, but that doesn't mean that you're always making the right decisions in someone else's eyes. Hold on, let me try to figure out what I'm doing here. Because sometimes people won't take it the way that you're feeling they should take it. And that takes a lot of time to understand, and understand that you're not always correct when just because your feelings are a certain way. It's called smothering, you can smother people, and you can't make these people that you love only rely on you in their life. They need space. They need to be, their own person and not just your person. They can't just live and breathe you. And this is a big mistake I've made recently where, my own insecurities lead me to constantly smother because I want, it's not because I want to keep them to myself or I don't trust or anything like that. It's purely just out of love and like, oh, I want you to be speaking to me and around me because I want to show you how much I love you and stuff like that. But you can do stuff like that without completely just smothering people, and that's taken me some time to learn here. And I've done a lot of reflecting on it, but you got to understand your own mistakes before you can really understand someone else's feelings. You're sitting there probably wondering, why do they feel this way? Like, what am I doing wrong? All I'm doing is loving them, which is exactly how I felt, which is very understandable. But people need their time. They need to be their own person, and that doesn't mean you're going to lose them. A second without you isn't going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be you losing them forever because they're not speaking to you in this moment. Let them talk to their other friends. Let them be around their other friends. Let them just breathe without you in their face for a moment. Space makes love grow more, you know, because... Oh, can I open this? This is just a shortcut. I think so. Space makes love grow more, you know, because when people aren't near you constantly, they get time to miss you and stuff, and they can make people really love you. But in the same way, if you're constantly in someone's face and you're the only person they see, you're the only person they talk to, you eat, breathe, and sleep them, it can become overwhelming, man. That's not okay for people. So the whole point of this is you got to understand your own flaws. You got to understand, like, just because in your heart it's out of goodness doesn't mean that it's always good for everyone. So when you're sitting here lost and trying to figure out what you're doing wrong, just know that it's not necessarily wrong, because it is, you know, love or whatever. Nothing's wrong with love, but you got to take a breath and step back a little bit and give people space. Like, if they're talking to you and they say everything's fine, but they
You are nothing, if not unyielding.
They're taking a minute to text back, maybe just, you know, you don't have to be like, hey, do you need space or whatever, because maybe they feel like if they say yes, then you'll just leave or you'll be upset, which isn't good. Just, you know, back off a little bit. You know, you see them slowing down texting, it's because they just need some time to themselves. Texting, calling, whatever it is you do, FaceTiming, you know, Snapchatting. But sometimes people need time to themselves, so you need to understand and let people breathe a little bit. And it's not gonna hurt you. It's not. And they're not gonna leave you because they have an hour or 2 hours without you, or, you know, they text you back here and there. It's not how it works. If they truly love you, then love just doesn't die out over an hour. And you gotta learn that for yourself. You can't always be insecure, even if you've been through things. You know, you can always blame stuff on your past and the things you've been through in life and the way you've been treated and stuff, because, you know, I've been there. I've lost the people I care about more times than I care to count, and some of it is due to exactly what I'm talking about, because you just push and you push and you push and you push until they're not there anymore. You know, no one wants that. So you just got to understand people need space. And also, on top of that, if you're going through anything right now, you know, if your heart's hurting in any way, or you feel like the world's just crushing you and you're drowning all by yourself, and reach out. Don't do it alone. I'm burning and then getting hit by this idiot. Do we have... Hold on. But if you feel like you're getting crushed and like life is just one thing after another after another after another, and you just can't get a break, you know, reach out to me. Even, like, I'm willing to talk to you guys. You know, I might not have all the answers, but will I listen? 100%. You don't have to be alone and around every turn. I'll turn around. Ooh, can I get that from here? I might have to step a little more to the side. But you don't have to be alone, you know, and sometimes you need to hear some harsh truth to really understand what's going on. And, you know, you may want someone to sit there and cry with you and stuff, or whatever it may be, but sometimes you just need to really be told what's going on. I remember this part being hard for some reason. Where do I go here? I can't remember. This way, maybe? Yeah, up the ladder. I don't even recall what I'm saying anymore. Trying to focus on two things at once, and I'm not very good at it yet. But, Sometimes you just need a little wake-up call to understand that you can't always be right, and you need to be teachable, you know. And the best thing you could ever do for the people you love and yourself is to get yourself under control. Grow as a person and be teachable, and know that you can be wrong. You know, that goes a long way. You know, become more emotionally intelligent. Try to live in someone else's shoes, not just your own, you know. It's always a two-way street when you have people in your life, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, you know, your kin, whatever it is, you know, mother, father, brother, sister, whatever it is. You need to try to understand everyone else's feelings around you, because you're not the only person feeling something. Even though it feels like it in that moment, and you think you understand that people are, you think, oh, they don't give a shit because they don't care about my feelings, but at the same time, you're only thinking about why they should be thinking about your feelings. You know, so part of emotional intelligence is understanding that it's not about you always. Sometimes it's okay for it to be about others. So try to learn what other people are going through and understand their pain. It'll help you understand more about the way you act too. Ooh. That kills me. That instant kills me, y'all. Anyways. Feel like I'm doing a lot of repeating myself, but I'm trying to focus on multiple things at once. What the fuck? I'm trying to do a lot of focusing on two things at once, and I'm not the greatest at it yet. But yeah, just put effort in for people. You want people to put effort in for you, but if you're not doing it for them, why should they? Oop. This is the cutscene I skipped, huh?
You really know how to make someone feel welcome.
See if we can make it up these stairs. Sorry, I had to get quiet for a second and focus on how to not die there. But it's not all about that, you know. There's other things in life that are upsetting. Your job, you know. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Your job, your position in life. Like, what are you doing with yourself? Are you a failure or not? And I'm here to tell you that, like, it doesn't matter your age or how much time you have into something or whatever, that not everyone's path is the same. You may have seen your neighbor get to your dream with a few steps, but that may not be the same option for you, and that's very acceptable, you know. When following your dreams, you got to be willing to take all the steps necessary, and sometimes it takes time. And don't feel discouraged, because you can still reach your goals. You don't have to be there tomorrow. You don't have to be at your goal tomorrow, even though you want to be. Everyone wants to be. We all want to be where we're planning to be right now, but you don't always have to be. So just be patient with yourself. Understand that, you know, things don't happen overnight, and that's okay. You know, all things in life can really be hard sometimes. It's not always about relationships. It's just about life in general, right? We're human. We're not robots, and feeling is okay, but you got to start understanding your feelings and stuff. Oop, should have evaded. You got to start understanding your feelings and your position and stuff before you can really grow yourself. I was right about this area being a little harder than I anticipated. Ooh, excuse me. Take that real quick for me. Thank you, sir. I can't get that. Open that grill up, son. I wish I could be more direct, you know, but like I said, you know, message me in the chat here. Talk to me if you're going through stuff and let me talk you through it. You know, I might not have the answers, but I'll listen. Oop. We ain't got a lot of ammo here, fellas. We gotta conserve, conserve, conserve. Where are we going here? Actually, can we make some? We can. But yeah, feel free to, you know, get in the comments here and tell me what you're going through, and, you know, understand you're not alone. You don't have to be alone. And if you think I'm the only person that'll answer, you're wrong. There are people out there going through stuff too that would be more than willing to talk to you about it. But don't think you're alone for even a sec. Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get somewhere. So don't think you're alone, because someone will listen. Get out of here. Who's doing that? Who's doing it? Nope. Sorry, a little focused here, trying not to die. Kick him off.
Not bad, right? Sorry.
Stab him. And also, like, get some healthy hobbies, guys. Like, I know you hear everybody say, go to the gym, but it's real. Like, for the longest time, I really just gave myself excuses and stuff and didn't go. And, you know, it's hard to talk yourself into doing things that are like that, you know, but it's good for you in a way. You can go and relieve stress and listen to your music, whatever's your favorite music, and it doesn't have to be the gym, but that's what I use. But pick up a hobby, pick up something that makes you happy and makes you, oh yeah, I gotta go slow, I forgot. Something that makes you happy and makes your time go by, keeps your mind occupied and stuff. And during doing that, you know, reflect on yourself. Don't sit there and be like, man, I'm hurting and I'm alone. And, you know, reflect on your own emotions and be like, yeah, I'm feeling this, but why am I feeling it? Like, what is the reason I feel this way? Is it normal? Because I promise all emotions are normal. You know, no matter what it is, it's all normal. And we all take our traumas and the stuff we've gone through differently than the next person. And, you know, it's not a competition. The things I've been through don't have to be as hard as the things you've been through, just for me to not understand you, or whatever I'm trying to say here. I'm confusing myself here. I'm trying to do way too much here.
Come on.
Yep. No. Father Ratlow. Didn't I just grab ammo? Am I crazy? And also, I just heard the vendor talking to me, and I'm not even at the vendor. That's fucking goofy. I have no ammo, you guys. Uh-oh. What do we do here? Oh, he's in here. Check it out. I got us a plant. Some ammo in here, please. Resources. But you need to understand also that you can't compare yourself to everyone's situation. You know, it's not a competition. Just because someone else is in pain, you ain't gotta be like, oh yeah, my pain's worse, and vice versa. You ain't gotta be told your pain's not as bad as someone else's, because you're allowed to feel the way you feel about things, and that's okay. It's your feelings. No one can tell you how to live that. No one can tell you what's right and wrong about the way you feel, and you ain't gotta feel guilty about it. But you do need to try to understand it. You need to understand that sometimes the way you feel isn't the correct way to feel, and you need to do something about it. You know, not only understanding, but you need to push through those emotions. You know, you need to keep it in your consciousness that this is a problem I endure constantly, and I need to do something about it. Can I buy ammo? Ooh.
That cash in your pocket all your life.
Where was I? But yeah, once you understand your feelings, you gotta do something about it. You gotta put that into play. You know, anytime you're in that situation and you see yourself reverting back, like you need to do something about it. You need to, you know, maybe back yourself away from whatever situation it is for you and reflect real fast. You know, you catch yourself doing it, like, oh, here I am again doing this same thing I've done. Let me go ahead and back out of this situation for a second. You know, explain to the person, or maybe it's not a person, whatever it is. But if it's a person you're talking to and you're doing something that maybe has caused a problem between you in the past, you know, tell them like, hey, give me just a sec. I'll be right back. Like, there's no issues. I just need to take a second to myself real quick and reflect on that situation and tell yourself like, hey, what I'm feeling is okay, but I can't react the way I keep reacting. And you just gotta slowly pick yourself up. Let's heal our armor and our knife again. But you gotta take care of your mental health. You can't just keep running around and being the way you are every single day. Like, you just can't. And if you're sitting here thinking, oh, he doesn't know what I'm talking about, or what he's talking about, whatever, you're correct. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. I'm not like certified to talk about feelings, but I do my best to understand, and I try to put other people's emotions in play. And sometimes I'm really bad at that. Sometimes I think just because I'm loving someone that they should feel loved, and that's a wild thing to feel. Oh, get stabbed. So reflect on your situations, take a breath. You're not wrong, you're not bad. You're just feeling, and it's because something made you that way. We all have our own traumas, you know, whether it's childhood or some kind of PTSD, or, you know, someone did this to you before. You need to also understand not everyone's the same. They'll always be the same if you always see them the same, because you can push people to be exactly what you keep blaming them to be, because why not? You know, if this person keeps telling me I am a certain way, then I might as well be a certain way. You know, what's the point of fighting about it? What's the point of you know, constantly telling you, nope, that's not the way I am, if you just keep believing in your own head that that's who I am. So, you need to probably not push so hard on people and things just because someone's done something before. New situations are new situations, and that's always the fact. Don't bring old situations to you. Leave the past in the past, as hard as it can be. Leave the past in the past, because it doesn't need to be with you. Alright, let's kill this dude real quick. Do I... Oh, I don't have ammo. I'm in a fight without ammo, y'all. Hold on. Let me focus up and we'll get back into talking. I gotta try to grab ammo and stuff real quick. Here we go. Here's some more barrels. Ooh, some shotgun shells. Oop. That was fucking real big and stupid, wasn't it? Let's do this boss fight and then we'll focus on this conversation I'm trying to have with y'all. You can actually kill this dude pretty easily if you have like a grenade and stuff. And, ooh, I forgot he does that. You could just throw it in his fucking mouth and he dies. Jumping down, I guess. Fuck! Let me get this handgun ammo. Ooh. You're a piece of shit. Oop. Stand up, hurry. Oh. Oh, we do have grenades, guys. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. Let's get him to come up to us with his mouth open real quick. Did I get him? No. Oop.
You're not so bad yourself for a moldy son.
Ah, fuck. I tried, you guys. You get this. Sniper. How did you hit me? Sniper reloaded. What the fuck's going on here? Let me reload the fucking sniper. You piece of shit. I'll tell your family what kind of person you are. Where'd he go? Where's he at? Down low? Oh. Where'd he go? Come back up here. Oh, did I get him?
Language, my lord. What would others think of you?
Oh, no. I will not. Not yet, at least. Oh! Let me get out of this. No! Run, Leon! Do I have anything else to Like, don't. We might be cooked here, guys. We might be absolutely just cooked. No! Oh, he got me. Fuck.
I must admit, that was rather entertaining, Mr. Kennedy.
1 second here. Excuse me. 1 sec. Had to send a few quick messages real quick. Let's beat this boss and get back to our little conversation we're having here, boys. Excuse me.
And so, I have to.
I want to see if I can get these grenades in his mouth. First, let's do this. Register this to our shortcut here. And then let's go do some searching for stuff real quick.
So don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
And get these. You piece up. Ugh. Ooh, right in there.
Something amiss. This show has only just begun.
We'll get these barrels if he'll let us. No. Hold on, let's mix this with this real quick while we're. Nope, don't use that yet. We're not dead yet. He is on me, breathing in my fucking on my neck. Oh my god, sir, you're so mean.
Watch your language, my boy.
Oh no.
What would others think of you?
Ooh, how'd he not hit me with that? He did, but it didn't count it. I mean, yeah, I dodged that. I shouldn't have been born. No! Run! Before he does some fucking goop on me. He's in me. He's in me. He's inside of me. Open that thing up. Not right above me though.
Why did you flee? You insolent dog! Why are you looking at me like that?
Get up. Oh, let's hope these last 4 shots kill him. Nope. Can we craft here? Oh, we got more. We can get rifle ammo. We're good. Let's do that. Come on up, Salazar. Let me see that creepy mug of yours. Ah, hit me. Oh, did we get him? Check it out. Check it out, chat. We busted dude up.
Ashley.
Alright,
No time
so
to
back to,
lose.
I guess, what we were talking about. I'm, like, talking sideways on the mic here, so if this stuff's, like, not sounding too good, I apologize. What to really say, I guess, I don't know. You know, I'm trying to cover things, but without, you know, your direct communication with me, it's hard to really point out your exact issues and what maybe you are having trouble with right now. But, you know, just know if you're seeing this that you're not alone, and I give a shit about you. I care about all humans, regardless if they hurt me. Because you care about people doesn't mean you have to be treated badly about it. You know,
Where do you think you're
because
taking her?
even though you got to take your own emotions and put yourself in check, you also need to understand that if other people aren't doing it, you got to walk away. You cannot save people for them. People need to do that on their own. You can't save everyone. It's just not it. So, if you're sitting here trying to fix someone and you think, man, if I just keep talking, if I say the right thing just once, if I do the right thing just once, maybe they'll understand it. Maybe they'll finally see what I'm seeing, and that's not the case. If people aren't willing to learn, like I said, be teachable. People aren't willing to be teachable, then they'll never see it. They have to see it themselves. They have to wake up for themselves. So, you know, as much as I talk about your own feelings and stuff, you also got to understand that sometimes the people that you care the most about aren't worth keeping, and that sucks. It does. 'Cause losing your favorite person it's rough, you know, and it's not an easy thing to accept, but you need to, for your own self, you know, your own growth and stuff. And maybe one day they see what they're doing wrong and they do the same thing.
Perfect.
They rethink
We're
about
swim after all.
everything, and they see their mistakes and they learn from them and they grow as a person, and reconnect, and it'll be better than ever, but maybe not. And that sucks, but you can't keep putting yourself in that situation. You gotta grow as a person, and you gotta put yourself in situations that are better for you.
Looking for something?
And it hurts now, but if they never truly see what they're doing wrong, then you're just gonna struggle forever, and that's not worth it. So sometimes you gotta let go, and boy, do you just gotta feel it, okay? This thing about shoving your feelings in, pretending you're okay, put a smile on, that shit. You know, lock yourself in your room and fucking cry, man. Cry. I don't care if you're a dude or a lady or whoever you are. You know, lay in your bed, put your pillow over your face and scream in that motherfucker. You know, feel that shit, because you're allowed to. Don't run from your feelings, because they'll come back. It don't matter if, like, in a month you're like, yep, those feelings I felt that I pushed down, they're gone. Because the second anything pushes you to your breaking point, that all comes back up. That all comes back to the surface, and you feel it all again. So deal with it now. Don't deal with it later, because then you're just prolonging the inevitable. Because unfortunately, you'll always feel emotion, and sometimes when you've walked away from a bad situation and you held in that pain anyways, and you didn't feel through it and let yourself hurt, then you do find something happy, and then you're the toxic one next. You know, you're the person originally that you're running from was the toxic one, but they have created someone that way because you refuse to feel it, and you ruin your next opportunity for something great.
The world changed.
So don't do that.
Try to save one person, 100 others die.
Also understand that
I guess I changed too.
people manipulating you, you need to understand what that really
Leon
means.
S.
And
Kennedy. You haven't changed.
it can be really
You just think you have.
put in your face as love and not be love, you know. It can be like, okay, you're gone now, and since you're gone,
So
I'm
here's my
gonna
question.
do this thing because
Have you changed?
you're not here anymore. Or, you know,
Or are you just
maybe
trying to use me again?
someone saying, oh, okay,
What do you
I'll
think?
just spend my life alone because you're the only person I love,
We're here.
and stuff like that, which I'm guilty of saying, but I never meant it in a way of like, you better come back
thank
because
you,
no
hard
one else
handsome.
loves me.
See you later.
But stuff like that can be people manipulating you, and you need to not be blind to it.
Story of my life.
You know, people trying to take things from you because you split up with them, or people lashing out their feelings at you instead of just dealing with it. You know, we're adults. You know, throwing your stuff in the yard is not how you're gonna overcome any situation, or locking you out of your house or anything like that. That's not how you overcome things. And if someone's doing that to you, this is manipulation, and you need to not be blind to it. And like, you have a dog with someone and you leave, and it's your dog, but they have it at the house because you decided to be the one to leave the house or whatever, and they refuse to ever let you have the dog back, or they try to get rid of your dog or anything like that. That can be manipulation as well, and they'll pull at your heartstrings to the point where you feel like you have to come back, because if you don't, then like whatever they're using against you will be more painful than just staying. But that's not the case, you know, because you can't let people treat you like you're trash, you know. And I don't care what anyone says about this, oh, I was in my feelings and I didn't mean that. And you got to understand the difference between I'm sorry and I'll do it again. Because manipulators, especially when they're good, That's all they're doing. They're
Well,
there to hurt your
I've got
feelings.
something
They're
new for you.
they're there for themselves and no one else. They don't care that you're hurting. They don't care that they're gonna hurt you. The only thing they want is that you can offer them
I'll pay
something.
a pretty penny
You know,
for that.
they love what you offer more than they love you. You know, whether that's just because you're there and they don't have to deal with their own bullshit alone, or maybe it's because they don't want to pay for stuff alone, or they don't want to grow up. You know, you can't feel bad about that. You gotta pull yourself together and do things for yourself. Stop letting people
All my
manipulate you.
wares
It's
are in
just not
tip-top shape.
ever gonna be worth it. Oh. Isn't? Yeah, this is technically stronger, but it has that fucking scope on it. I can't remember. Can you take that off? I don't think so. I don't really want to deal with the scope. What weapons do I have? I have the Stingray. But it has no...
Rubbish, it makes no difference. The price, well, that's
What if we sell this?
Thank you.
And then buy the broken
I see you
butterfly.
have an eye for things. Gun's not just about shooting, it's about reloading. You'll know what I'm talking
Nope, this is what we're
about.
trying to do. Repair this. Let's pump this power up a little bit here. That's rough. And then I think it takes
I
our
don't always
resources.
have this in stock, stranger. Better to be
And let's go ahead and buy this first aid spray because we all know I'm gonna get fucking beat up real good.
Still have some new. Don't get yourself killed.
Okay.
Now.
But get yourself out of toxic situations, and you know sometimes you're throwing away a long time with someone, but you can't keep making that excuse that, oh, did I not buy the fucking thing? I didn't. Hold on. You can't keep making the excuse that, oh, I have all this time and I have to fix it with them, and I have to try to fix it, and you don't have to. It's okay to move on. You don't have to take care of people. You don't have to let them make you feel bad about wanting to do better for yourself. And that's okay. Oh, magnum ammo. Oh, it is fucking small resources, guys. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. So that being said, like, shit's gonna be rough. Life's hard, and it's not easy on anyone. So if you think you're feeling that shit and you're the only person who's in pain, you'd be mistaken. And that's not, you know, taking away from what you feel. That's just, you know, everyone feels and everyone hurts, and we all do it a different way. We're not all the same. Yeah, shit it. Oh, here we go. Billy Badass over here. We're gonna take him down quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? First, we're gonna go this way. Ooh. We're gonna turn this bad boy this way. Hold on, I gotta focus again real fast. And also probably come up with something else to talk about real fast, so I don't keep repeating the same thing. Just know leaving isn't bad. You're not wrong for it, and you're not wrong for doing what's good for you. You son of a... Come here. Oh man, I'm just fucking getting beat up, huh? Alright, let's see, I told you guys we need this first aid spray. Should we just use the health? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, let's... We already killed that homeboy. Homeboy, gonna wish one day. Fuck. Excuse me, sir, don't you fucking try it. Beep! Get parried, and then stabbed. Right in the head. Damn. Hey, get down from there. Oh, I need to get around the back of that. Hold on, there's a barrel in here we need to grab. Guess we didn't need to. It wasn't really anything but money. Flick that. Climb in here. Oh, we can't? I thought you could. Don't climb in there. Skill! Damn, got him to turn around and got the backstab on him. Whoa!
I knew it.
Walk him down. Tell this dude to shut up. Alright. Blew his fucking arm off, chat. Showed him what was up, brother. What's up, brother? Alright, so we got that. We need to go through here. Oh no, we needed to... Okay, hold on. We gotta do something here. I forgot this isn't just as easy as turn them all. You gotta kind of do it as a puzzle. And that's what we'll do real quick. We'll do it, chat. We'll climb up here and fucking flip that thing around. There's something back here. Yeah, that. We gotta do... Flipper. And then we go around it. It doesn't see us here. Where is this light at? No. This spotlight, right? Yes. Get that shit out of my eyes, sir. And then we gotta walk around and jump through here. And then do this. And then bam, we're there. And then we fucking tell this spotlight to shut up. We didn't even need to do that, to be honest. I just wanted to. Alright, we focused up. So yeah, I guess I wanted to talk about this just because things I went through, and this is why I was kind of absent here for a moment on posting videos, because, you know, I was going through a little hurt, and I'm not gonna be wrong, or I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't make the wrong decisions or say the wrong things during this situation. Did I do things out of emotion? Most definitely. Was it what I should have done? Most definitely not. And I can't take it back, and that may have cost me someone I care about forever because I refuse to learn. I refuse to see it because I was so overwhelmed with my own emotions that even though I swear I always talk about how I'm emotionally intelligent, and most of the time I am, but sometimes your own emotions can be overwhelming and blind you to what's actually happening right in front of your eyes. That's why you gotta learn to step back, not just for you, but for them too. Everyone needs to breathe. You can't be the only person for someone. That's not a good... Oh! Hold on, we got this. Yep, there you go. Open that grill up, son. You can't be the only person for someone. That's the gist of it. And this is... I'm talking about this because this is what I'm currently going through. Is I realized I was asked to take things slow and stuff like that, and I thought I was in my own way, and I in a way was confused on the whole situation and didn't understand what that meant. But it's because I didn't take a step back and try to understand from their point of view on the way life has been for them. So be patient with people, you know, love them for them, and be there when they need you and not when they don't, you know. Don't force yourself on people. Don't shove yourself down their throat. And I mean that in a non-literal sense, so let's not be weirdos, okay? But don't love bomb, you know. You can love someone and still back up a little bit, you know. Because no, loving isn't just about kissing and hugging and all that. It's about being someone's best friend and understanding them in a way that no one else does, you know, and being there when they need you, and also giving them their space when they don't, you know, because you can't be someone's everything. You just can't. And I know you may be one of those people, and if you are, get yourself some help, but one of those people who completely... Oh, okay. Hold on. Rocket launcher's in play. I'm just getting fucking ripped up right now. No! Throw it at him. And then boom. Bam. Then back up. And then equip this bad boy.
There you go.
And let him have it. No. Oh, what? Oh, I was just too injured. I'm just too injured. But if you're the person trying to force people to not talk to everyone, and, you know, don't see your family because I don't like them, and don't talk to this person because it makes me uncomfortable and stuff, like, there is obviously boundaries, but that's for you and your partner to discuss. But your boundaries can't be yours alone. You know, you're not versing this person. It's not a war against the other person. It's you as a team overcoming a situation and a problem, and sometimes that means meeting in the middle on something, you know. It's understanding and stuff, and it's as simple as this. If, you know, you guys meet in the middle and you come to an understanding, and that situation ends up leading them to, you know, betray you in any kind of way, whether that's cheating or whatever it may be, you know, any kind of betrayal, then in the first place, this isn't something that shouldn't be working in the first place. I just, anyways, the way I worded that was wild. But you got to set those boundaries, and you got to be willing to let people live, and they need to have their own boundaries. You can't control people. That's not okay. You don't own them. They're their own person, and they deserve to have their own life and their own way. And don't sit here and say, if you love me, you'll do this for me and you'll do this for me, because boy, you do not love them. And you might not want to hear that, but you do not love them. That is not okay. You can't do that to people. You can't do that. If you loved me, you'd do this, and you cannot. You just can't. Because at that point, they're no longer with you for love. They're with you from a trauma bond, and they're scared to leave because of the trauma they're dealing with, and they don't know what else there is. Like, how do I live a separate life from what I'm currently stuck in? Like, what do I do with myself? You know, if I do leave because this hurts me every day, then will anyone ever accept me for me being broken or whatever? You destroy people, and you create more bad people, and we create an endless loop of everyone being broken, and that's just not cool. So be the break in the chain, be a better person, and, you know, learn. But make sure you're if you guys resonate with any of this, if any of this is like in any way helping you, maybe it isn't, maybe you're like, oh dude, no one really gives a shit, and that's cool, but maybe someone else is feeling it. So make sure you like and comment and stuff, so we can get the algorithm to push this to more people who may need to hear words from someone else, who may feel alone. You know, I don't know how many endless nights I've sat and watched videos on YouTube listening to other people and their issues and problems, and it's helped me. So maybe I can be the light to someone's darkness that they're feeling. That sounds lame, but quite I don't know what I'm trying to say now. Quite literally the truth. Oh shit, I forgot about that guy. You get that. Take that for me. But just try to help me spread this, you know. Let's try to help these people, not just me, but you guys in the comments. You know, when these people join in and they need help and they feel lost, we can talk to them and we can try to make it all better, one person at a time. You know, maybe save someone from doing something that they will one day regret. You know, you don't have to impact the world all at once. All you got to do is impact one person that will impact the next after them. It's a cycle, but it goes the opposite way too. If you hurt someone, they can hurt to the point that they hurt others, and then those people hurt to the point that they hurt others and stuff. So let's see if we can make some people feel good about themselves for once. You know, feel that they're not alone and they can be listened to, and we can all be there. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. So we'll play this a little bit, and if I think of anything else, I will. But I'd like to make more content of covering mental health and trying to bring attention to it, because it's not a game, it's not pretend, and just because you're not someone who's depressed and you're not someone who feels shit doesn't mean that it's not a real thing, and you don't have to believe it, but it's real. Like, people take things differently. Just because you can shrug it off doesn't mean the next person can. And it doesn't matter if to you it seems fucking pointless and you're like, oh, you're just a baby or whatever, because your opinion on other people's feelings doesn't matter. It just doesn't. People are allowed to feel what they want. That goes for you too. You know, you're allowed to feel that way, but just understand, realistically, it doesn't matter. People aren't gonna be okay because you tell them just suck it up, because that's just not fucking how it is. That's how we get all these unalivings of oneself out here, this high rate of it, because people don't feel heard, because of people who say that, oh, you're okay, just suck it the fuck up. Like, that's not what we do. It's not what you do. Alright, so let's play this game a little bit here so we can finally beat it, maybe. Stab this dude right in his little neck. Wasn't there someone else back here somewhere who caught me off guard? Yep, this guy. My knife's almost broke. Chat, my knife's gonna break. Oh, here we go. We got that good. What do we got going on here? Does that blow that up? Let me see. It probably do. It do. Treasure. It's a kitty cat. The kitty cat. Oh, last thing. If these things made you realize some shit, and you're like, oh man, that was the way I'm acting, and this is something that's happening to you currently, do not, and I fucking repeat, do not go and immediately text these people and be like, I just realized something. Because no, you didn't. You just heard me say it. You didn't realize anything yet. You understood what I said, but you didn't realize it yet. Not yourself. You gotta truly understand. Oh. Oh, we can't block, guys. We got a problem. Oh shit! Snapping necks. Hello. Oh my god. So don't take this information and immediately run and apologize and be like, this is what I did and this is my mistake. Now accept me back, because it's not that easy. Because they'll notice as soon as you do it again and you didn't grow. And guess what? This next time around, as soon as you show that ugly side of you again, they're not going to come back. They're not going to believe you next time.
A rocket launcher?
They're not going to be like, oh yeah, maybe he is different and better, or she, or whatever it may be. Because they just explained exactly how I felt, and now they understand me. But you don't, so be realistic. Excuse me. Oh. That's not good. Where are we on health? Can we craft ammo? We still can't. We should have left our fucking... We don't have a knife or anything, chat. Like, this is crazy. Whoa! Oh! We run, we run, we run. Oh, yeah, we're out. I have 4 bullets, no knife, no grenades. I cannot be hanging out in there with those dudes with rocket launchers, okay? Yeah, if you take anything from this, don't go back and immediately smother. You know, I'm talking to you. You may have just realized something, right? I may have just said exactly what you're thinking. And you're like, you're right. I was insecure. And I gotta tell them right now. Nope. Wrong. What you gotta do is figure out why. And then teach yourself how to not feel that way and give them space while you better yourself. Because I'm gonna tell you, what's the most attractive thing to another person is someone who's learning to grow. Someone who learns from their mistakes, truly learns from them, and is willing to grow. What's not attractive is someone who comes in and lies. Says, yep, I understand this now, and then does the same shit. That's not. That ain't it.
It's locked.
That just ain't it, chat. Alright, we ain't really got much going on tonight, so we're gonna keep playing this. But let me send a quick text here. And let me use the restroom, and I will be back in just a sec. Alright, we're back. Let me put my headphones on here. We're back. Let's get into the action here. We hear a little ticking here, right? So, let's go see what's going on. It's upstairs. I just ran past something I said I could pick up. Nope, up the ladder. Okay. Look, chat, if I just came down this ladder... Turns out I didn't, okay? There's a dude there and we need this ammo right here. We really need this vendor to pop up real quick. Shoot his legs. Got him. We got any ammo or anything in here? We got it. We unlocked that. Good. But what we really need is ammo. Oh, in here. Get boot knife. That's clutch. Some shotgun shells. Also clutch. Boot knife is clutch, so you can get some nice little stabs in the neck and stuff. These people on the ground, we can. Boop. If we get anybody near here, we're gonna blow them up with that. Got anybody down here? Nope. This is just the same room, right? Yeah. Okay. A little cutscene.
Ashley! Ashley! Come on, Ashley, wake up!
Skip it. And we kill Ashley. No. All of this for nothing. Oh, chat. Chat. There be dudes. Hold on. Slow up. We can only make flash grenades. Yep. You know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna fight that guy. Don't hit me, you fucking... Uh-oh. Clutch heal there. And then hit. Oh no. And guess what? Another heal real fast. Then we get up here, we pull the shotgun out, and we knock this dude off the fucking ladder, okay? Got him? Sure did. That's a good strat for them cow dudes. If you got a shotgun, like 2 shells max and some pistol ammo, you know, let them climb up the ladder and hit them in the fucking head. And then when you're done hitting them in the head, when they fall down on the ground here, just shoot them with a pistol a few times and then do it again next. It's good. I don't have that yet. Okay. Yeah, we need to
Door's jammed.
go in here. Oh, just run past the ladder actually. That's what we'll do. Make sure you guys take strategies from the person who seems to die quite often in the game. We got another heal there. Excuse me, dude. Don't you pull that shit out.
Shit.
You care if I grab that real quick? Ready? We're gonna block this guy. Come through the door real quick. Yabbed him. Conserving ammo by yabbing. I'm just trying to find all the ammo I can, so I'm searching everywhere. Wait, what is that? Did I see something here? What, can I vault that? What did I just see, guys? Nothing. I'm just losing my mind. Gotcha.
Twisty son of a...
Hello. I think we got enough for some handgun ammo here. Nice. I don't think we can mix that. Oh, we already. Yep, I forgot. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Oh, there we go. Some magnum ammo. 2 bullets. Honestly, we should have had the sniper with the thermal scope for this area, but we'll figure it out without it. Oh, little hand grenade for the boys. Let's go ahead and set that as one of our shortcuts here over the heavy grenade, since we don't have any heavies. Why am I just like running into walls and shit? You okay? What were you doing in there? Come here. Where'd that rat just go? Who knows?
Ooh,
Check it out.
breaks over on. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Your valuables.
We're gonna
won't
keep
do
the
you
knife
much
this
good
time.
in the grave. Thank you.
I'm gonna repair that. Repair
Crossing your
that.
T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be.
We're gonna
We're starting to get an idea of your
upgrade this
tastes,
bad boy a little bit here.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Okay, can we buy anything? No.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get with the spinals. Hold on.
Ooh, what you buying?
We can get the stock,
Oh, my back is killing
but I don't think I want that.
Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Let's get this gunpowder
Good instinct, stranger.
and then this, so we can
An
sell it.
interesting choice.
Get some
I
more
mean it
gunpowder.
in a good way, of course.
And then this too. Fuck it, we're gonna sell it.
Good instinct, stranger.
Bam, bam. We'll get a
deal
few
well struck.
dollarinos out of that. Yeah, let's not sell our combat knife. How about that?
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Since we barely have ammo, it doesn't really matter for that.
Try that on
Let's
for
do that.
size. Don't get yourself.
And then we still can't make magnum ammo.
Killed now.
Chat. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Yeah, we need to find the key card. Maybe a longer video here. What was this? That's that light swinging. Yep. That's why right there I said we should have had the thermal scope for this area. So we can get those dudes, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Hold on. I'm pretty sure if we hit that switch, that dude pops up. Let's do it. Oh. He's in here somewhere or something. Back here. I don't fucking remember. I know this dude's here somewhere. Hold on. I have to deal with him. I can hear him breathing. Breathing with me, chat. He's whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Let's do this real quick. Hold on. Is that not? That's reaching it. So it goes around and around. No, it's powered right here, right? Oh, it needs both sources of power. There we go. I think I did it once before and just didn't notice it. Hey, chat. Chat. What the hell's going on in here? What is this guy doing? That's just... That's unacceptable.
Christ. What kind of experiments are they doing here?
It's not good. Not good behavior. And these are the dudes we're about to fight. And if you haven't seen this game before, they're a pain. They can be easy to kill with the thermal scope because you can see through their body to shoot their hearts directly. But they're kind of a pain in the ass otherwise. There's our first key, but we're also about to fight our first one of these dudes.
What are you?
See? You can also shoot their arms and legs off. Or we can just do this.
Present for you. Shit.
Oh no! Yeah, so that's kind of a pain in the ass there. You really go through a lot of ammo with that. I get a gold ingot. Young Moolah, baby. Wheezy F, baby, and the F is for fuck all of this. Oh, gunpowder. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, we can't even bust it. Okay, wait, that's where we came from. What are we doing? Why are we backtracking? Turn our flashlight on here. Oh, we don't have power here yet. Yeah. It's back in this room here. Right here. Don't worry, the gate doesn't close. It doesn't close because we've already opened it. Oh man. There are some of those things in these bags, guys. Okay. And we are looking rough right now. Our knife, not very knifing. If you know what I mean. Okay. That can work. That can work. Ooh. Okay. This is a rough one, huh? So we got that powered. How else do we power it? Like that? But then we don't power down there. 1 sec, chat. Alright, let's see. So we get that to power that. That powers that, but we also need power to all of these. Man. Hold on, let's see here. Let's think of pathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we turn that. If we turn that that way, it runs there to there. If we turn that that way or that way. See, that's just a problem. We need the power to go like that. Oh, hold on. Oh, almost. That's so close. We needed to... Oh. Here we go, chat. Alright. Oh, check it out. The LE5. Ooh. See, now we can make submachine gun ammo. Right here. Let's make 1 flash. 2 flashes. There we go. Some handgun. Let's go ahead and register this to here. Then we'll register this to pass the shotgun here. Since it's our power weapon, we won't really just be pulling it out randomly and stuff, so. Not that one. Not that one. There he is. This is another way to do it. Kind of sucks to waste ammo like that, but you got to do it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, well, this is all we have unless we pull out the Magnum, but the Magnum won't help us if we're not hitting them directly where we need to. Okay, why did we back out? We need to go back in here. We set the power. We got to do this. Come on, come on. I think realistically, when we do that, we're supposed to be fighting one of these things. There's our handgun ammo. So I think if I didn't take him out of that bag by myself, I think when you start this, he falls out anyways, and you fight him while that's processing. So that's why we kind of just sat there doing nothing. What's there? This is where I just was. Okay. So we do have to make a trip back this way. Need to convert power back over here. Correct? Yeah. So we can unlock that. You gotta go do the thing. Nope, that's not the way we needed to go. Where do I go again? Look at me getting turned around. Back in here? No, we opened that way. We came from this way. We opened that. We've been in here. Hang tight with me, chat, while I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Well, that's where we came. Okay, we need to go this way. Yes. Down here. Yep, there it is. Oh, fucking convert. Convert the power back over this way. Come on. Thought I knew what I was doing. There we go. I had to take a sip. Sip my little drink real quick. Shh. I'm hunting wabbits. I should have just fucking... No! He kills us. God damn, does that submachine gun take forever to reload? I should have just blinded him. I should have just blinded him. Or ran past him. Like, that was a waste of time. So let's do that again here. Yes. Some gunpowder. See? How I should have done that to begin with. I mean, those blue tokens are such a waste, in my opinion. Oh, heavy grenade. Some rifle ammo that we don't really actually need. Check this guy out. Both of them. See, if you had the scope, when you go in there, you can fucking aim through them and just shoot them straight in their hearts. That shit's fucking nice. So here's what we're gonna do. Because as soon as we start that process, one of these dudes come to life. So what we're gonna do is bust it. And then throw this at him. And then let them all out, I guess. Terrible idea, I guess. Alright, chat. We're in a little bit of a trouble right here. We only have some ammo left. Alright. Ooh. We're gonna break our knife here. We don't have anything. I got a green herb. Think they'll let us kill him with a green herb. And nothing to make. Alright, chat. We seem to have. Ooh. Rifle ammo. Do not be helping us at all. We need to figure something out here. Think. Let's run over here.
Need a wrench to get this open.
Oh yeah, one of them has the wrench in it.
Even this thing is controlled by bugs. Come on.
There we go. Problem though. The wrench is in that one. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do anything about that. Yeah. I knew it wouldn't work, but I don't know what to do right this second. Let me think here. Let's do a little run back here, make sure we grabbed everything. Let's go see what our fellow vendor is doing.
Hello, stranger. Welcome.
Maybe he can
What you
give us
buying?
something here for our troubles.
Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
It will be.
Thank you.
We will be able to repair this.
Easy work. Stocking up while you can. Wise choice.
No.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit. Wield it. Don't get
Alright,
yourself
so-
killed now.
We can only make handgun ammo. So we need to try to memorize this guy's heart patterns real quick. And try to be very accurate. We got our knife. Okay, I think we could pull this off. Okay, so right where his heart is, his belly button, and his hip. So right hip, belly button, heart. Hip. Got him. See, chat. You gotta trust. We don't need much. We had, what, 20 handgun ammo and our knife upgraded. And we were able to pull that off. We just needed to know where his hearts were. So we're just gonna run in circles here. Besides right there. 'Cause I'm pretty sure this this will still finish in time. Throwing shit at me. Alright, we'll jump in here. Grab this key card. Ooh, don't get fucking hit by that guy. Run. Alright. We are not out of the fucking trouble yet. Alright. Ashley's in this room. We got the key. This room, right? What? This one. There we go. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Let's go ahead and skip it. I figured I'd use that cutscene to send a quick text. Oh, actually end a chapter. So we'll end it there. We're like right at the end of the game pretty much. So this next episode, which will be tomorrow, which today's Friday, the 23rd. Tomorrow will be the 24th. That'll be the last episode guaranteed because we're nearing the end here. So we'll just sit down and finish it. I know I've said this before, but this will be an easy one. So make sure you tune in for that. Other than that, make sure you guys like and subscribe, ring the bell, so we can keep making more content like this and see if we can help some people out, you know. Maybe try to help some people with their mental awareness and stuff. So, you know, try to spread the word. And even you guys, whoever's watching this, you know, reach out in the comments, whatever, and I'll make sure to message back or comment back or bring it up in my next video or whatever. So other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. So enjoy the rest of your night and see ya.